Hello everybody, welcome back to Blox Fruits. We are here exactly where we left off from the last episode on the Pirate Village Island. Today I'm going to show you what islands come next, and what you can get from them, as well as some additional, more complicated parts of this game that I didn't talk about last episode. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are on Pirate Starter Island. No, Pirate Village Island, I apologize. And if you followed with the last video, we should have pretty much finished up here. Showed you kind of everything there is to do here. So our next island is actually going to be right over here. This desert island. Now, this is honestly one of the most boring islands. There's not too much to do here, so I'll do a quick point out of everything you can do. Obviously, there's still the basic enemies and everything that you would get in any island, but besides that, not too much. So, again, make sure you set your home point everywhere. But for here, the quest giver is right here, Desert Adventure. You click him, click Desert Bandit to start, and then Desert Officer. So here, you start with level 60 and level 75. The Desert Bandits are right here, right? You know, typical enemies. And then the Desert Officers are actually, again, off on a little side island over here. So there are a few other things other than these guys that I already, because like these guys, pretty simple kills. So again, tons of chests here too, but a few other things I noticed that is coming in. Obviously, there's another chest here, but underneath it, there is actually a secret tunnel here. This tunnel right here, if you lead up inside the pyramid, leads to this guy, Hassan. And you can get a swordsman hat, which if you've ever watched One Piece, the show this is based on, you'll know it's Mihawk's hat, for 150, right? However, I already got it. See, I don't wear a lot of my stuff, but there you go. Kind of overlaps my hair, but it's pretty much Mihawk's hat. And I believe it does provide a small boost of some sort, but there is a requirement. I believe it is, let's see, sword level 50 or 100 possibly in your stats window here. So again, like I said last video though, don't focus on that for now. That's kind of a late game thing. I just wanted to point out while we're here though. There's another chest. There is also right here wanted posters. These really have no effect, but I think it's kind of cool seeing your name on. I'm sorry to whoever I'm exposing here. It's the only other guy on the server besides me. But yeah, basically, now this reward, I should say, does not line up with your bounties. You can see mine's 1.4 million up here. This is 3.6k on the reward. My reward is about 30k, I think. His bounty is 200k, and his reward is only 3, as you can see. Yes, that's pretty much everything there is to do with Desert. There's one other small thing that, again, has to do with that puzzle, but we'll get back to that in a little bit. That's not a priority at the moment. However, I did realize that part of what I said in the last video requires you to have that something done. So I'll get to the puzzle probably in the next video. Yeah, this one's gonna be kind of be a short one. I just want to show you the next few islands, as well as something you can do at this island that we're coming up on. The next island, we're going to have to go past Pirate Starter. Actually, I should have just teleported. I don't know what I was thinking. So, I'll teleport over here. And we're actually going to be heading over to that frozen thing right there. You can kind of see. We are at Frozen Village. Again, set your home point and everything. And To get up here, you're actually gonna have to climb this ladder, maybe jump up, and you'll see the quest giver over here. So there's a lot more to do with this island. Here, villagers, the quest giver. So you got, this is a enemy and boss island. So you've got snow bandits, level 90, which are these guys right over here. All right, then you have your next is snowman, level 100, and then yetis, which I believe is level 105. Snowman are right here, right? Still kind of basic, stronger enemies. Yeti is the boss for this island, so still gonna attack me and everything. But there you go. He's also a boss that drops an item, Yeti fur, right here, which I believe is literally a useless item. I think it has 0 uses in the game. If you come inside each house here, you can see a lot of them have this like roof corridor that you can. Some of them have chests in them, like I believe over here has it. No, this one has a chest in the lower part and nothing up here. But yeah, you can check them all out if you choose. There are also a few things lying around here. This is for a quest, and then there is the sword dealer of the east over here. So here you can get a triple katana and a pipe. A pipe I don't think I've used, but the triple katana I actually have as my current sword right here. It's pretty cool. Got 2 pretty basic abilities, you know. Now, at first glance, that appears that that's all there is to this island. However, if you look a little closer, you'll see down here there's a little cave. You head inside this cave, you can actually see there's a lot that you can do here. First of all, back here, I can't go behind it, but this is part of how you get to the second sea. I don't believe I've even talked about that yet, but that's for the future. This dripping thing is important for that puzzle. And then over here, the ability teacher. So you might have noticed down by my items here, I have some more stuff on top. It says J, E, and R. 2 of these you can actually get from here. Also, you might have noticed if you've seen me, I've been jumping really like multiple times super high like this, where you guys might only be able to jump like twice. Guess where you get all that? Right here, the ability teacher. So that would be air jump, what I just mentioned, for 10,000, and you can jump multiple times in the air like I was just doing. You have aura and then flash step. So I'll have a brief. I believe aura is 50k, right? And then aura is 25, and then flash step is 100, I think. Yep. So real quick basis, flash step is the R key here, and you put your mouse, say my mouse is over here, and I hit R, I teleport over there. It does have a cooldown, however. Aura, on the other hand, say I take out my swords here, and you see the J key there. If I hit it, they start glowing with this dark black, right? Basically, it's just a power-up. It mirrors Armament Hockey from One Piece. Again, if you've watched the show. But it basically just makes everything stronger. And this not only applies to swords, you can see my legs just changed there. It works with my legs too. And your gun. Everything except your Blox Fruit applies to it, right? There's the saw. Actually, I can go point this out to you guys if you want. Here's a quick, once you're level 100, which you should be around this island, you can fight the saw. It's a boss. He spawns right at Middletown here, and you have 15 minutes to kill him before he despawns. Now, again, I can defeat him pretty easily, but one of the benefits of defeating him is, if you can see in my swords here, I have this thing called Shark Saw. It is an item that drops exclusively from him, the saw, right over here. You can see. Here he is. He's a level 100 boss, mirrors Arlong in the show, in One Piece. But I'll see if when you kill him, see, I didn't get it there, but there is a chance he drops the Shark Saw. So yeah, it's up to you. Also, while we're at Middletown, because I don't even think we've been here yet, you have a weapon dealer here that sells you slingshot, musket, and flintlock, some pretty basic guns, right? You also have, if you come around the back of this building here, the Blox Fruit dealer I was mentioning. You have the boat dealers over here, right? The experienced captain helps you with second sea. And then, if you come, I believe it's this house, yes, you have a few things. Robot Mega, not exactly sure what he does. Aura Editor, I believe you need to have levels of aura, stages of aura. That's a very advanced thing. I'm not even that far yet, so that's Middletown is more of just like a hub for things, so there's not too much to do here. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that was pretty much also everything there was at Frozen Village. So the next island, you're gonna have to actually travel all the way across there. If you see way up in the distance there, that marine fortress there, we can head over there. Let's grab our chest first. That is our next. That's our next island too. Actually, may as well get a boat, right? Let's head over to. Also, if you had started as marine, though, you probably shouldn't be following this tutorial because this encounters a lot of pirate stuff. You can get your marine boats over here. Actually, he won't sell me one, will he? No, he will. Okay. He sells me a pirate boat. That's weird because he's a marine boat dealer. Marine boats are blue and white as opposed to the typical brown of these wooden pirate boats. So yeah, we're gonna head over. This marine fortress over here mirrors Marineford, a monumental place in One Piece, if I do say so myself. But there are some secrets here too. So while we're on our way, you saw that there's aura and everything down there, and flash step, right? Now this E here, this is a different ability, so if you're wondering why I didn't cover that, I'm going to cover that in the future when we get up to that island. Because you unlock that at a completely different island, has nothing to do with the abilities teacher. So we'll make our way over here to the Marine Fortress. Just kind of enjoy the vibe of the game. Also, I should mention that this tutorial is going to be played almost entirely free. Like, if you go to shop here, you can see just the insane amount of Robux that can be spent on this game. I'm going to do my best to do everything without spending a dime. So yeah, let's get up here. Here we have our Marine's boat dealer, because this is technically a marine island. When you come up here, you got another chest. There's your home point guy. And if you come over this way, you have your quest giver, who is naked for some reason, and the advanced weapons dealer. I don't know why their outfits are not loading. At the advanced weapons dealer here, you've got refined slingshot, dual flintlock, and cannon, which is what I'm using. Pretty pricey, but if you're willing to spend it on a gun, then go ahead. So yeah, here, if you come over to the quest guide, your first one is just going to be Chief Petty Officers, right? Level 120. They're going to just kind of spawn in this whole ground area here. Here's some right now, right? And they'll attack you. The other quest is a Vice Admiral over here, right? So if I get this quest and I head up the stairs here, the Vice Admiral is actually a boss here. And I will say, here's a little pro tip. He is one of the easiest ways to make money. Like, there you go, I just leveled up right now. But if you're ever at a low amount of money and you need to make a lot of money, kill him, then come up here to this top thing in the top right corner here. It looks like a bunch of credit cards, and brings you to the server browser. Scroll down a little bit so you get one that's like 7 or so players, because anything more than that, and they're pretty full, so you can scroll a little bit and down 7 or 8, and it's fine. Like, here's one with 3 I can join. But otherwise they'll fill up pretty fast. But then you join that, and you should respawn right where at the island you were at. And then you can just come up here if he's not dead yet, get the quest and kill him, and he makes a bunch of money. So, now there are a few other things here. There's secrets on every island, so I'm doing my best to show everything off. If you come to this tower with a chest here, you got the chest if you want, and then come up to the top, you'll see there's kind of a hole. Drop all the way down to the bottom there, and another guy whose outfit isn't loading. You talk to him, and you can get a black cape. I don't think there's any level requirement on this one, but it's 50,000, and it does boost something. I'm not totally sure. There is also, if you come around to the rear here, Now, I can't do this because I don't have the fighting style that you normally do. And I don't think this has an attack like that. So I think they call them... I don't remember what they... Unless I flash step inside, which... That's another thing you can learn to do with... If you can kind of, like, flash step glitch your way inside of places. Did I do it? Yeah, I got it. In here. This is part of a quest that I've never done and I'm not totally sure how to do. But it's kind of just a cool little spot to get into. Now I gotta figure out how to get out, right? Just wait for my flash step to reload and I'll get out. There we go. I'm getting better at it. But other than that, yeah, there's pretty much nothing to do. If you went up those ladders and inside the marine castle, you'll just end up right up here. Right on the roof. I mean, there's a chest or two up here, but other than that, nothing really. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a pretty basic island. And that's probably going to do it for this video. So, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I hope to see you back here for the next one. And until then, have a good one. Goodbye.